News. The National Bureau of Statistics says Nigeria's headline inflation rate eased to 23.71% in April 2025. The NBS disclosed this in its Consumer Price Index and inflation report for April 2025 in Abuja. According to the Bureau's report, the headline inflation showed a decrease of 0.52% compared to the 24.23% recorded in March 2025. On a month-on-month basis, the headline inflation rate in April 2025 stands at 1.86%, which was 2.04% lower than the rate recorded in March at 3.90%. The report shows an increase in the headline index for April, which was attributed to the increase in some items in the basket of goods and services at the divisional level. The Bureau said three major contributors to the headline inflation were food and non-alcoholic beverages at 9.49%, restaurants and accommodation service at 3.06%, and transport at 2.53%. Food inflation rate in April declined 21.26% on a year-on-year basis, which the report attributed to the reduction in average prices of items such as maize, flour, wheat, grain, okra dried, yam flour, soybeans, rice, bambara beans, brown beans, amongst others. While the Central Bank of Nigeria, in partnership with the Nigeria Interbank Settlement System, has launched a non-resident BVN portal to enhance inclusive financial ecosystem. The platform, which was unveiled in Abuja, aims at integrating the Nigerian diaspora into the nation's formal financial sector. We have details in this report.
With over 17 million Nigerians in diaspora, the need for increased investment in the homeland continues to grow. In this regard, the Central Bank of Nigeria has partnered with the Nigeria Interbank Settlement System to create a non-resident BVN platform. The CBN governor says the platform, through digital verification and an effective Know Your Customer processes, Nigerians across the globe can now remotely obtain their BVN swiftly and securely.
Our NRBVN platform is similarly designed to offer more than access. It is about opportunity. It is complemented by the non-resident ordinary account and the non-resident investment account initiatives.
Additionally, the NIBSS board says the non-resident BVN will address challenges such as identity theft, fraudulent transactions, and limited access to banking services for Nigerians abroad.
The key components of the NRBVN has to do with the AML management process, which is customer identification, complete due diligence on the customer, which is taken very seriously, and then enhanced due diligence and ongoing monitoring process, which has been embedded into the system.
The chairman, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, says the innovation gives room for investments and thereby has the potential of doubling diaspora remittance flows and enhancing their impact on the Nigerian economy.
A lot of Nigerians want to invest back home. They just want to come back home, particularly what is happening in America. And in terms of properties and all that, yes, they send their brothers to pay for homes, and it turns out that it disappears. But we have a program also with the CBN and Federal Mortgage Bank where you can now actually buy your own homes again.
With this launch, the CBN and NIBSS are strengthening the bridge between Nigeria and its global citizens, offering them safer, faster, and more direct access to the nation's financial infrastructure. Ulomoye Machi, TVC News, Abuja.
Export facilitation is gaining momentum at Nigeria's Seme-Kranke border, where the Nigeria Customs Service Seme Area Command has recorded significant progress in non-oil exports. Between March 14th and March 13th, 2025, the command facilitated the movement of over 88,000 metric tons of locally made goods. TVC News senior business correspondent Ifunaya Eze reports.
Comptroller Ben Oramalugo, while presenting the command scorecard, revealed that the goods had a free on-board value of over 16.9 billion naira, with 84.5 million naira generated under the National Export Supervision Scheme.
This export had a free on-board value of 16 billion 900,987,331 naira and 10 kobo only. While the National Export Subvention Scheme, NES, fee stood at 884,504,996 naira and 66 kobo only. As you are aware, no nation makes great start without reliance on export. It is only when you export that you have enough revenue to govern your state.
The command also posted over 847 million naira in revenue for April, reflecting its efforts to curb revenue leakages and ensure full remittance to the government.
The area command, through commitment and professionalism, generated a total revenue of 847,058,879.30 kobo for the month of April 2025 alone. These achievements reflect our sustained effort at ensuring that all revenue leakages are blocked and every legitimate kobo due to the federal government is collected without compromise.
In anti-smuggling operations, seizures worth over 669 million naira were recorded. These include 8.9 million naira worth of foreign coins, canisters of corrosive mercury concealed in religious texts, and large quantities of cannabis sativa, rice, fuel, unregistered drugs, and second-hand clothing. The command says it remains committed to strengthening trade, securing the border, and supporting national economic growth. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.
Well, stocks fell today while the dollar stumbled as the excitement from market tailwinds earlier in the week, with traders looking to U.S. data later in the day for further directions. MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan was down 0.15%, and Wall Street featured slightly lower after notching marginal gains during the overnight cash session. Europe was similarly set for a dull opening, with Eurostock 50 features down 0.17%, while DAX features eased 0.23%. FTSE features were little changed. In Japan, the Nikkei fell 0.85%. China's CSI 300 blue chip index slid 0.63%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng index lost 0.55%. Crude oil prices fell by about $2 today, and expectations of a potential U.S.-Iran nuclear deal that could result in sanctions easing, while a surprise build in U.S. crude oil inventories last week heightened investors' concerns about oversupply. U.S. West Texas Intermediate fell to $61.12 per barrel, with a price decline of 3.21%. Brent crude futures sold at $64.12 per barrel, with a downward price margin of 2.98%. Bonnie Light sell at $78.62 per barrel, with a downward review of 2.84%. For the OPEC basket,